Us a long weekend and we're feeling pretty good. Our dew point and humidity not too high. I mean, it's not also October or November dry kind of feel, but it's not bad at all. And yesterday felt pretty pleasant to a lot of us. Temperatures right now at 75. Our winds from the east, northeast. And here it is, the Memorial Day weekend. So again, if you have this weekend off or you have plans, it does look like we'll have really nice weather for it. Today highs about 85. We do have a slight chance for rain today. Not a super high chance though for a lot of our inland spots. Then tomorrow we hang on to the pretty dry feel. Temperatures edge up maybe a tiny bit, and Memorial Day itself will get into the upper 80s, but still I think hanging on to fairly low humidity. So this is a nice treat for us for Memorial Day weekend and the start or end of May, almost the start of June and into hurricane season. Look at these temperatures. Most of us actually in the 60s. We're at 76 at the lakefront, 75 at Kenner, and we have 70s off to the southeast around St. Bernard and Plaquemines. But if you're north of Lake Pontchartrain or off to the west, I mean, that's a pretty nice feel. Still about 7:17 a.m. and we're sitting in the middle to upper 60s. Might even feel a little cool to some of you. Our winds coming in from the north and east, and we do have this bit of rain on radar. This may spread into some of our extreme southeast spots, but we're not expecting a whole lot of rain inland. These have cropped up really right over these extreme far north coastal waters. We do have rain around parts of extreme south Plaquemines Parish and also around the Biloxi Marshes area in St. Bernard. And I'll show you our model in just a second, but I just wanted to point out this is about all that we have even across the entire Gulf Coast. So if you're taking this weekend going to somewhere around the Florida Panhandle or over into Bay St. Louis or somewhere in the Mississippi or Mobile Gulf Shores kind of area, we actually don't have a lot of rain for those inland spots. I will show you our hour-by-hour forecast that shows really pleasant weather for most of our inland areas. Temperatures just climbing into the 80s, mostly sunny skies, and not too humid today. So it would be a nice day to enjoy the outdoors. If you don't want to do it in the middle of the day, evening would be awesome. Temperatures this evening should be comfortable in the 70s, and then lows tonight north of the lake could get to 62. South of the lake, even upper 60s expected with that dry, pleasant feel. Now here's our high resolution model. Again, look what happens with this rain, with a little disturbance that's helped crop up some of these showers and a couple of storms. This is by 10 a.m. and then we'll fast forward into lunchtime. Notice how it just doesn't really survive when it moves over land, but we may have a little increase in clouds we'll see and a slight chance for a couple of showers. This model does tend to go a little heavy on the rain sometimes, so even by 8 p.m. we may not see quite all this much activity that it has out to the west around Baton Rouge. And then this is by 10 p.m. Again, looking pretty quiet for tonight overall. Here's the available moisture in our atmosphere, just showing you where the drier air is in the blues and purples. And we hang on to that kind of blue setup you can see all the way into Monday. But this is moister air, more moisture in the atmosphere. And look what happens as we get into the work week. We start to see some of this beginning to surge to the north, and we're feeling more humid, especially toward the end of next week. Our dew point temperature forecast, this is a measure of humidity. Nice and dry tomorrow, not too bad at the beginning of next week, but it does look like it will be edging up as we get toward the end of the upcoming week. And we'll also introduce some rain chances as we see a pattern shift and a few more showers and storms that will be possible Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week.
All right, Alexandra.